you for the introduction. When the COVID-19 pandemic first hit, did you notice a shift in the workplace? I know I did, as a new employee. I started my full-time software career in 2020 after graduating from school. I was able to do most work tasks like interacting with coworkers in meetings and through other communication tools. But I quickly noticed something was missing. We were no longer having casual interactions or conversations. We no longer had chats about our weekends or similar conversations on TV shows and other topics. I was eager to change that. I found out about employee communities and business resource groups. I wanted to connect with others and talk about non-work related topics. There were various events, including virtual escape rooms and similar events. And through these, I was able to find other employees just like me who had also started their career at the start of the pandemic. I definitely related to them the most. A few months in, one of the BRGs, specifically for women, was looking for new leadership. I had eagerly indicated my interest as I was excited to get involved and meet others. I hosted virtual happy hours as well as virtual game nights. I also helped establish BRG at a location that didn't previously have any. I also utilized other tools at work to make connections. On Slack, there were various non-work related channels. I shared my knitting and crochet projects, and we got to chat about our methods and tools. There were also channels on jokes and memes, which added a laugh to days that were really long. Additionally, there were channels on technologies, including programming languages and other development tools. I was able to get insights on Python from everyone across the community, something we did not have before. Throughout this time, I also learned that I needed to change my dynamics on the work team. I now send a new Slack message or email to those that have just joined the team. This helps me get to know the people and makes up for the introduction that would have taken place in the office. If I wasn't working with the new employee, I wouldn't really get to interact with them or know them, so this is a great way to fill that gap. I also try to start a casual conversation before the meeting starts. Back when things were in person in the conference room, we would naturally have small talk before the meeting officially started. However, now that we're all virtual, it's easy for us to just stay on mute and wait till the meeting officially begins. I'm still working on this one. And lastly, also having casual and fun meetings, such as virtual games or sharing hobbies with one another. One of my past teams would do a show and tell every month where one of the teammates would share something in their life, whether that's a hobby or creation they've made, and this helped us get to know each other on a deeper level. I've also played Jackbox games and Among Us with coworkers, which were a really fun way to unwind. I also explored opportunities for connection outside of work. Sometimes there would be cross-site events, whether that's with another location at our company or a joint effort with multiple companies. There was also volunteer events where I got to help mentor girls in STEM, specifically for getting their engineering badge, and also meet other engineers in the process. I also utilized the Meetup app and Eventbrite to find other events. Some were tech-related and others weren't, but even at events that weren't tech-related, I was able to meet people in tech or tech-adjacent fields, interacting with people I otherwise would not have. Online communities are also a great way to stay connected outside of events, and industry groups are well established, and I was able to get involved with those as well. The online communities I'm involved with include the following. We get to share how we feel with being a part of the community, as well as positives and negatives, and this provides a great way to interact, not having an established time. I really value the connections I've made through all of these groups and continue to be in touch with them today. I also took part in cohort-based courses not that long ago, namely those on Maven. While self-paced online courses are great, having a live cohort-based course allowed me to not only connect with the instructor, but also my cohort mates. This added a layer of insight, and we were able to discuss the concepts together as a group. I'm still in contact with a few of my cohort mates from these courses, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. I also used my university's alumni group to find people in the area. By having that initial commonality, this facilitated the connection. I know a few people from my university in my area, and we take the time to meet up every once in a while. Industry groups are also another option. I'm involved with the Society of Women Engineers, and we've had virtual book club events, as well as other events getting to know each other. Now and in the future, we have learned so much from the early days of the pandemic. Now we have the possibilities to host all kinds of events for all forms of connections, whether they're in person, hybrid, or online. Having all forms of events allows for the ultimate accessibility for anyone to be able to join and having them free or low cost when possible. With all the viruses spreading, it's important that in-person events be accessible, especially for those that are vulnerable. Having wheelchair accessible venues, masks required, and air purifiers allows anyone to attend, regardless of their health status. While starting up these connections is great, continuing to stay in touch and sustaining them allows a solidified network. Checking in over email at least once a quarter or through LinkedIn messages is a great way to stay connected. Also, getting involved with the online groups for these organizations, such as a Discord server or Slack workspace that these groups may have. This allows for connection in between the events and greater discussion that wouldn't fit within a 1-hour event. And continuing to put in the effort to tag up with people you've been meaning to chat with or hosting events is a great way to continue to sustain the connections as well. By having long-term connections, you'll have a solidified network for job referrals, sponsorship, mentorship, and so much more. Starts with you. Take the initiative and grow your network. You'll be glad you did. Thank you.